Hello everybody and welcome back to Sevtech and welcome back to Age 2. We're just about to actually kick off Astral Sorcery on our live stream here. As soon as it loads in, of course. Gizmo, welcome to the stream. What on earth are you doing around at this time of day, Gizmo? Hey, Edible Forks, welcome back. Hey, Doggy Man, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I said I would try and kill... Ooh, game is dying. I said I would try and kill some Endermen while... Let me just turn around and slowly load the world in. I said I'd try and kill some Endermen while I was away, and guess what? I killed some Endermen. Or should I say, a rainstorm killed a couple of Endermen who didn't have anywhere safe to go to. So I have a couple of Ender Dust. Now I have found that... I'm okay, Daniel, thank you very much. I found that this thing refuses to melt Enderpearls. So, yeah. I got some lava and things, but this refuses to melt Enderpearls properly. So I'm going to have to build a proper smeltery. And to do that, I'm going to build a Smeltery Controller, and to get a Smeltery Controller, I've got to get a blue gem. So that means going back to the Between Lands at the start of the stream. So we're going to grab a Between Lands visit, just grab a blue gem, get a Smeltery going. Come on. I also found out something that I didn't know. Totemic, with the bonuses you get off totems, you can actually stack the same bonus over and over again, and it changes what the bonus does. So if you stack 5 tiers of buffalo, you get haste 3. So, yeah. So, ooh, it's quite unpleasant here. Let me just grab my decent sword for this area. And, yeah. We're going to be looking for... a blue gem, because we've got a green one, we need a blue one. So we can use the boat to do this a little bit more easily. And actually you can see that I'm missing several hearts because of the amount of poison I've got. The amount of toxin. So we're going to empty out the toxin, we're going to eat some of the curing sap. And actually they had given me slowness as well. Huh, I didn't know it gave you slowness when you got that low. Let's eat all this up and we'll get our hearts back. Lovely jubbly. How are you today, Gizmo? How are you today, people? Are you all well? There we go. So let's see if we can't find ourselves a blue gem somewhere. Now the gems glow in the water, so they should be reasonably easy to spot. Because although there's glowing coral as well, the gems themselves glow. And again, a little bit of a memory leak. So we're looking for a blue one. Haha. Now there is a hermit crab near it, which is going to try and hurt me when I go over to it, but that's fine. No, don't get the mud. Get the crystal, get the crystal. That's what I want, and then I'm going to go home. So, my home is actually this way. Yay! Do the home. That was nice and quick. I was half expecting I was going to have to go on a massive explore to find that. But, looks like I got quite lucky. I hate the Between Lands. The Between Lands are really unpleasant. But... that was actually really, really easy. Now what we do have to do is we have to process it, I think, in a purifier. So we're going to have to throw it in the purifier, but that's fine. We've got a purifier up and running. There we go. So we've got an aqua gem, and we can go and make the smeltery now. Actually, it's interesting. Someone told me that the issue with when you spawn in or when you respawn in the Between Lands, you being 4,000 blocks away from your portal, has been fixed in the most recent update of Sevtech. So apparently, I didn't have to freak out that much about that. But yeah, so I may actually have a look into the totemic totems a little bit deeper, because if I can get haste 3 will be ridiculously overpowered. So let's get ourselves a Smeltery Controller. And I think what I'll do is I'll build this outside, because we're going to have to expand ourselves a smeltery area. So I think our smeltery area is probably going to be over here. And I'll build the actual smeltery area later on. But for now, we'll just put our smeltery down. Oh, hello, that's a bad thing. I just hit an Enderman. I just hit an Ender Mini by accident. Haha, he's stuck on a wall. That worked. That Ender Mini teleported into my sword. So that wasn't massively useful. Hey, Karate Zombie. So let's get this smeltery set up. So I'm thinking of just a basic 3x3 smeltery. I do all sorts of different designs for my smelteries. Basic 3x3 smeltery is usually the design I go for. We could go for a... Actually, could we go for a double height 2x2? Possibly. Then if we go one of these, one of these, one of these, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then all we need is a tank with some lava in it, such as you. And a lot of people don't realize that, yeah, any of these tanks, the seared gauge, the seared glass, any of them will do. There we go. So we have a 8-slot smeltery. We could have a 9-slot smeltery, but I quite like having slightly taller smelteries. I will make some more seared brick and expand it as we go. But for now, I think we'll stick with the one little section smeltery for now. Because seared brick, unlike a lot of packs, we can't turn stone into seared brick. We have to use grout. So I'm going to have to make a bunch of grout. Which, not expensive, just takes a little while to do. Which I can do off screen or off stream. So now that we've got a smeltery, we can think about smelting up our Enderpearls. Because you don't get Enderpearls in this. Yes, Groot. His name is Groot. You don't get Enderpearls in this, you get Enderpearl dust. So we're going to smelt that up, we're going to make ourselves a couple of Enderpearls. Oh, also, for those of you who have been watching this series with me for a little while, you'll know that I have a chest full of flowers. I decided that there are so many different kinds of flowers that I would simplify things. And instead of having a chest full of flowers, I would stick all my flowers in a chest and have them mashed up by my horses. Like so. And that actually purifies them down into dusts. And it means that all of the flowers end up mixed up into little piles. So all of these flowers, like for instance, the grape becomes blue dye and the camellia becomes blue dye. Hey, SCP-999, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Whoop. So you can have all those flowers to mash up. And that way I don't have a chest full of flowers. And there we go, 2 Enderpearls. Hopefully we only need 2 Enderpearls. I know that we need 1 Enderpearl to start with. I also went into the Deep Dark and got myself some more of these aquamarines. And also got myself some more black quartz, which I can set to grind as well. And for those people who sent me the message, yes, I am fully aware that buffalo are better than horses. I don't care. I literally have no interest in whether or not buffalo are better than horses. So we need a resonating wand. And actually, I did find out there is a quest for that. There is a quest for the resonating wand. It's down here. So, resonating wand is 2 marble, an enderpearl, 2 aquamarine. You should do some live Titanfall. I don't own Titanfall. Hey, Hayden, welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? Yes. So there we go. We have a resonating wand. It is nighttime. And what we were doing, we were making a light well, weren't we? And for the light well, we need 2 of this, which we get by putting that. So that's what this is. And we also needed 3 of these, which we get by putting 1 marble and 2 of those in. So we need 2 more normal marble. Oh, I'm okay, dude. How are you? Oh, you already said you're good. Excellent. So we don't have enough starlight for that, I don't think. No, we don't have enough starlight for that, so we're going to have to wait until nighttime. But that's fine. While we're waiting till nighttime, I think I will breed up some more animals. Cow, 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 sheep, cow, sheep, sheep, cow, cow, sheep, sheep, cow, cow, sheep, 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 cow, cow, sheep. There we go. That'll do. While I was searching for Enderman and things, hey, Azzy, welcome to the stream. While I was searching for Enderman, I also got myself 21 blocks of iron ready to go. So we've got plenty of iron, we've got plenty of black quartz, plenty of aquamarine. We are getting there quite quickly, I would say. Kissy, kissy, yes, kissy, kissy, horse, horse. Kissy, kissy, horse, horse, kissy, kissy, horse, horse. Let's grab a little bit of coal, or charcoal, and a few sticks, and a little bit of stone. And a few plant fiber, and we can go torches, and then stone torches, and this area is going to be a little bit more industrial rather than tribal, because we're now onto our industrial sort of world. So this is eventually going to be a 3x3 smeltery. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go here. So that's 5, and that's 5. Yeah. And then we're going to go here. Nope. Here? Here. And these are glowing stone. So these are stones that actually produce light, which I quite like. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. I'm scared so much. Why are you scared, SCP? And actually, while we're waiting for some more starlight, because it's not nighttime, we can actually set about making ourselves some more grout to increase the size of the smeltery. So we need sand, we need gravel, and we need clay. Sand, gravel, and clay. So you can start making that. In the meantime, I'm not sure if we can actually make ourselves a chisel yet. So let's have a look. Can we make ourselves a kamer? Here's a good question. No. Can we make ourselves a chisel? No. So we need to get into age 3. Because you're playing a horror game. Fair enough. I suppose that's a decent enough reason to be scared. And we'll put that away in there. So let's just go with some stone for now. Should we go for stone wall maybe? Yeah, let's go for stone wall. 60 stone wall. And we're actually going to have it come off here. Like so. And you can see it's being far more industrialized of a area. We'll actually have it come out from here. I need more stone wall. Oh. Oh. Bigfoot in-game. Okay. Hup. 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 So we can remove these, just to make it a little bit easier to get in and out. Like so. And there we go. We have a decent little expansion going on now, which I don't have any problems with at all. But again, what we are going to do is we're going to grab some logs and we are going to make it basically creeper proof. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, missed with that log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, roughly there. Roughly about here. That'll do. Now we need our totemic knife out, and we can make ourselves pretty much creeper proof just by going totem base, totem base, totem base, totem base, totem base, totem base, and then ocelot, 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 and ocelot. Now, one thing we can do is we can also add additional things on here. So we can add ourselves Enderman, and we can add ourselves Rabbit. And Rabbit allows us to jump up over the walls without needing to use our sword. So Rabbit and Enderman. And just having the rabbit buff so that we can jump onto the walls without having to have any concerns about like sword or how tall the walls are. It just makes it far more convenient. We don't even have to worry about gates really, as long as we have the rabbit buff. And the rabbit buff only affects us, so we don't have to worry about mobs or things like that. Now, if we're on a multiplayer server, the rabbit buff would affect pretty much any player that's in range of the totems. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. Follow the wall. And rabbit and Enderman. So there you go, night vision. But one thing I have been told we can do, and I want to check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is if I go with a totem base here, and then I do buffalo, which is mining haste. So there we go, we've got haste. If I go to 3 and let it tick over and refresh itself, haste 2. If I go to 5, haste 3. So wait a second. I can dig... Wow. Okay. I can get haste 3 that easily. Like, haste 3 is not meant to be that easy to get. I mean, look how fast my axe swings. That's madness. Absolute madness. Now, of course, we have to expand our pathway. Because I think it looks quite good if you have a little bit of... a little bit of just trodden earth going on around as you go. And it, of course, allows you to walk a little bit faster. So our sun's on the way down, which means we'll get enough starlight to do this eventually. And we can also harvest our crops. You can make baked beetroot, baked carrot, baked potatoes. There's also a few things you can make with meat using the food. Later on, there's a lot more food, though. Later on, there's a lot more food you can make. I mean, I can make, for instance, quite a complicated stew in my cauldron using a mixture of meat, carrot, potato, mushroom. Like a proper full-on stew. But these rustics, the rustics don't seem to have much of a benefit. Oh, actually, there was something from rustic I wanted to do. Apparently there's a kind of farming, not farming, herbcraft I can do from rustic. Which I want to look into. A kind of, what would you call it? Brewing I can do. Tomatoes, yes, I have tomatoes. So apparently I need this, I need white terracotta, which was just clay in the press. Just clay in the press. And then we do this and add a bucket, I think, of which we have one, but there are more buckets elsewhere. So this, and then the bricks and the white terracotta, and we get ourselves an alchemical condenser. If we pop you down here, I don't know how I interact with this thing. So I look up alchemical condenser. Apparently I can use it to make potions. But I have no idea how to actually interact with it because it doesn't have a UI. It is from Rustic. Let's see if Rustic has its own UI command. Rustic. Refined storage, RF tools. No, Rustic doesn't appear to have its own set of command lines. So I don't know how the alchemical condenser works. Unless I just have to put things in it. So let's have a look at one of the recipes that I can do. Raw beef and chamomile. I don't have any raw beef in the chest right now, it's all been cooked. But there should be some cows over here, because there almost always is cows over in this direction. There's a cow. There's also a rat. And I've gotten to the point now where I can one-shot cows. Although that cow was quite low. So I have got chamomile somewhere. Although there's chamomile right here, I think. No, that was azure. Looked like chamomile. I think I have chamomile in the horse cart. Oop. And if we grab our resonating wand, we should be able to activate this now. No? One chiseled, two normal. Do I have Astral Sorcery Marble anywhere? I don't think you can get Astral Sorcery Marble. I can't make a chisel, so I must be able to get Astral Sorcery Marble from here. Does it just not have enough? If I break it, it's going to break it completely, isn't it? Can I? Hmm. No. Well, that's mildly frustrating. Astral Sorcery. Let's see if we can up... can we make any lenses? A lens. That requires something we can't do. A Spectral Relay. 2 gold nuggets, 2 wood, a marble pillar. But to make a marble pillar, we need a chisel. So that's in the iridescent altar. It might just be that I just am not producing enough of the Starlight Marble. A pristine, light-reflecting variety of marble can be found from time to time while mining underground. The ancient shrines were also built entirely out of it, and reflective capacity seemed to interact with starlight in a promising manner. If the ancient builders recognised marble's importance in starlight-sensitive structures, then it may be useful in building blocks. The chat is silent, too silent. I'm not commenting because I'm tired and just watching. That's fair enough. As I said, people don't need to comment. I'm perfectly happy just playing the game and basically chatting to myself while I play the game. Let's grab some chamomile. Don't get distracted, droid. You were going to see if you can, No. So what if I get a hopper? You'll do. Wait, what? I'm supposed to be able to pick those up. Did it just fall in the fire? Yeah, it just fell in the fire. Lucky me. So. Nope. That happens, dude. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about what the YouTube says. The YouTube is the YouTube and always will be. So I have no idea how to use the rustic alchemical setup. All the time I was watching in the not live category. Well done, Hayden. 500 points for watching in the not live category. I'm guessing this is just because I don't have enough. I can't imagine it's because I need the specific Astral Sorcery Marble, because I didn't need the Astral Sorcery Marble to make this. I could just use any old marble. But that is cycling through recipes. Whereas if I look at this one, it only has the Astral Sorcery Marble. And the Astral Sorcery Marble is... okay. So is there any way of me getting Astral Sorcery Marble without using a chisel? I don't think there is. I can use... right, I can use this marble to make a Spectral Relay. Okay. If I can use this marble to make a Spectral Relay, that's fine. I need 3 glass panes and an aquamarine. So I did make some glass. We should have some glass somewhere. Do I have some glass? Some glass. Oh, I need 1 more glass. That's fine. Grout. It's probably all despawned. Yeah, it all despawned while I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. 2 little tube things on either side. Alchemical retorts. Okay, that's fine. I can make those later on. Thank you, Sweetums. Thank you, Sweetums. Much appreciated. So apparently I need alchemical retort and possibly an alchemical condenser. No, that uses nether brick. Who just... Oi! First off, get off my frickin' farm. And secondly, do you mind not shooting me, you cheeky little beggar? Hey, Petru. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing a pack called Sevtech at the moment. Hey, Edible Forks. Welcome back. Yay, Dragon is helping. Dragon is always helpful, if only that Dragon hangs around and talks to Droid while Droid is being stupid. It's 11 days past Easter. Okay. That doesn't make panes of glass. I'm guessing I have to smelt... I have to smelt the panes of glass. Okay. Give me my sword back. Oh, yeah, and I also have an upgrade for my backpack, which is exactly the same as previous upgrade, just made of gold. And there we go, more space in the backpack. Lovely. Hey, Karumi, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Let's see if we can get all 4 panes of glass that we need from this. So here's 1 pane of glass. 2 panes of glass. Looks like we should be... Oh no, 2 panes of glass per sand. Okay. Tell you what, let's just stick, I don't know, 4 sand in there. Make a bunch of panes of glass. I mean, for me it was the 8th day or so. 1.13, I mean, this mod pack actually contains a lot of the same mechanics as 1.13, like items floating in water and things like that. Just because a lot of the mechanics in 1.13 came from mod packs. Specifically a lot of 1.112 mod packs. I might make a hopper for this as well, although I have no clock or anything to pour the things out. Clocks or pipes are a little bit beyond me at the moment. I'm hanging there, didn't go into work today because I was sick. Oh, dude, it sucks when you is sick. It sucks when people is sick. People being sick sucks so bad. So I've got the 4 I need for this, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that. And there's the amount we need. We need a little bit more energy. So actually, if you can do the recipe, it shows you how much energy you need for it. Which makes me slightly concerned that I couldn't do that recipe. Does that mean I actually have to go and find Astral Sorcery Marble? We'll leave it until tonight. We'll do that recipe, and then we'll try the recipe with a spectral mirror nearby to help us out. With, what's it called? A Spectral Relay around to see if that helps. Because I think the Spectral Relays give us more light. I'm pretty sure. And then we can use them to make attuned altars later on. Chat is silent. Dude, if the chat's quiet, the chat's quiet. It's not a problem. Now, I think I have to use the Spectral Relay in a little kind of structure. So if we have a look at not discovery, but exploration. Spectral Relays. The Photic Resonator can find fields of intense starlight, which can be useful for harnessing the energy. Problem is, moving infrastructure or travelling vast distances to harness the starlight can be at times impractical. Delving further into the secrets of the ancients, we developed regard to starlight. Okay, so we need 4 of this and 4 of that. So if I look at chisel, what kind of marble is that one in the middle? I think the marble in the middle is it marble pillar? No, it's definitely not marble pillar. It's this stuff. Marble arch, which we can get with 3 Astral Sorcery marble in the table, and that's not changing, so it has to be Astral Sorcery marble. And the only way to get Astral Sorcery marble is with the chisel, and the only way to get a chisel is to be in the next age, because I can't make chisels in this age. Let me just have a look at a chisel. Oh, I can make this kind of chisel in this age. Well, that makes things simpler. I was looking at the chisels from Tinkers, but actually I can just make a normal blinking chisel. Well, that makes this easier. No one told me I could use a normal chisel. So I need Astral Sorcery. There we go, Astral Sorcery marble. Droid, I need your opinion. Should I stream on my PS4? You can stream on your PS4 if you want, dude. I personally don't like streaming on the PS4, but that's because I find streaming on the PS4 awkward. You can stream on the PS4 if you want. Like, it's streaming is very much to do with what you feel like doing. If you try and stream because someone tells you to stream, or because someone said this stream was a good idea or that stream was a good idea, you end up just getting very, very tired of it and very, very annoyed with people in general. Can I pick up the Luminous Crafting Table? Do you say anything about the Luminous Crafting Table being picked up? So, Luminous Crafting Table. No, it doesn't. Last time I tried to pick it up, it broke. So, we're going to wait for nighttime, and we're going to see if... some lava there that I put down there. You should be nice and full. Yeah, 5,000 PE. So you can go away. What is English? I have no idea. English is a construct. But then so is everything else. I was thinking of playing some Modern Skyblock 3 on stream at some point, or doing a series of it. What is English? 16 clay. If I pop you in... How do I make bricks with you again? Yeah, kiln. That's fine. Into the kiln with you, clay. London, UK, Great Britain. Yes, that is indeed a list of place names. So what was it I needed to make the relay? Nope, that's the focus. The relay was... Yeah, the one with the wiggly line on the side. So 1, 2, 3... 4. And the one with the wiggly line on the side is this one. So we need 4 of that, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 of these ones. Like that. And if we have a look at the bottom, that is... What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that blackened quartz? You have like a black sooty marble. Okay, so we can make that in a luminous crafting table with a piece of coal. No problem. We have coal. So lots and lots of things we want to craft in the luminous crafting table. And hopefully we'll be able to... Can we just make sooty coal straight away with the tiny amount of... Yes, we can. Excellent. So what we can do is we can place sooty marble here. And then climb up. And go... 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and hopefully, because it's slightly high up off the ground, it will give us a better return from our astral. There we go, and we can get a lens. You found them in your settings. See, now you're just posting stuff that not even you know what it is. And we need gold. We need golden nuggets. How do we get golden nuggets? Use. Let's have a look at gold, and let's have a look at the recipe for golden nugget. Okay, so the only way to get golden nuggets is either to pour them out, and we don't have a cast for them, or to put something made of gold in a stoked crucible or press them. How do we make a nugget cast? Stone nugget. Okay, so we can hammer stone on the anvil to make a nugget cast. That's fine. And we need stone and a hammer. Pop you there, pop 3 of you in here. And in the meantime, the other thing we were trying to make in here was a light well, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes? Light well. And we need a rock crystal in the center. That's fine. Rock crystal in the center. Can I make you with the amount of starlight we have? I can! Excellent. That's an odd question, dude, and it varies very much with person. As it should vary with person with, you know, everybody. Might as well repair my iron helmet. Wait, what? Pour it from a casting table into a nugget cast. This is a nugget cast. Yes. There we go. Weird, I had to take the nugget cast out and put it back in before it would let me pour the stuff out. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Relay. What am I doing wrong? Gold, glass lens, wood, marble. There we go. Hey, Delphox. No, we're just doing some Astral Sorcery. I like the texture in this pack. This is just the vanilla textures for this thing. This is just the vanilla textures for 1.12. Well, vanilla textures plus the added textures from the mods. And yeah, so now we've had light. Well, our next thing to do is to make a Starlight upgrade. Upgrade the luminous table next here. Aside from the table, you'll need to construct a structure to begin the crafting process. Consult the Astral Sorcery Journal for the exploration section. And also, we need to make ourselves a Starlight Geolocator. Which is not called a Starlight Geolocator. It's called a... It's called a something. God damn it, I've completely forgotten what it's called. Put this away, and these away, that away. You can go there, because you're gold nuggets, and you can go away for now. You can go in there. I'll keep most of the marble on me, but I'll put the bricks away in there for now. There we go, everything sorted and tidied. And now we can get on with... I need to produce one of these things, a Photic Resonator, that's what it's called. TP is very cool. The TP doesn't act as a spawn point, but it does act as a bed, which is very nice. I find it very ironic that I found this stream after playing some Minecraft mods. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying the stream enough to come back. So 2 Astral Sorcery Marble, an Aquamarine, Liquid Starlight, and a Gold. That's what we needed the basin for. This thing. At night, a strange crystalline liquid seems to collect on aquamarine rocks and gem crystals. Okay. Let's grab a rock crystal and pop it in here. Ooh, look at that. It just kind of like dribbles little bits of starlight off the edge of the crystal. Ooh, that's pretty. How much do I need for a bucket, though? That is an important question. Yeah, I quite like Astral Sorcery. This mod makes Astral Sorcery a little bit different than it normally is, because normally in Astral Sorcery you have temples around the world, and those temples around the world give you... I'm guessing that it's a full thing is a bucket's worth. Okay, and the temples around the world give you access to the marble and give you access to a lot of the crafting early game. Like, you get a lot more starlight bang for your buck. I think this is... Do I have to link this to my crafting table? I'm not sure if this is linked to my crafting table or not. Let's have a look how much starlight I have. I have basically in line with the middle of this row. Then if we go... and like so, and put the resonator in the center. I'm sure there's supposed to be some kind of a line between the resonator and that. Are we definitely using the right kind of marble? Yes, we're definitely using the right kinds of marble. And this thing in the center is definitely sooty marble. There's supposed to be a way you can check, but it doesn't seem to be like it's supposed to be if you hover over it, it says the name of it, but... Ah, 1 City Marble, 4 Marble Arch, 4 Chisel Marble, 1 Spectral Relay. Ah, once a glass lens is placed inside it. Oh, so I need a glass lens. So I need to make another one of these. Okay, that's fine. I have glass panes in one of the chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have spare aquamarine. So I can actually make another glass lens. So I have to make a glass lens first. There we go. That works. And there we go. We've got a lot more... even though the sun's coming up, we're keeping a nice, decent amount of starlight. Lovely. So for the... Photic? For the Photic Resonator, we need 2 marble, aquamarine, and a bronze rod. Okay, so 2 marble, an aquamarine, and... Oh, no, an aquamarine. And we need a bronze rod as well. So, let's see, do we have... We've got bronze. Let's make some fresh bronze. Droid is experimenting with magic. Yes, Droid has no idea what he's doing. Droid has never really done Astral Sorcery before. Droid knows some basics of Astral Sorcery, but that's about it. Droid needs his hammer, because that's how we're going to get a bronze rod. This is not the standard recipe. Bronze rods aren't normally required for these. But this should help me find a nice place to set up my Astral Sorcery. So. Now I think if I hammer this into a roll, we get a bronze rod. Like so. And that allows me to set this recipe up. Which is correct. Accepts any marble, Astral Sorcery Liquid Starlight Bucket, and a bronze rod. Bronze rod, marble, Liquid Starlight Bucket, aquamarine. So I'm assuming I have to wait until night time for that to work. Oh no, that's just in a normal crafting bench. Oh, it doesn't require a bronze... Wait, I don't even need the starlight thing to make this? I literally just needed the starlight thing so that I could get... No, I don't. A starlight geolocator. Okay. Looking up in the sky with the naked eye is nearly impossible to discern the magnitude of starlight emitted in a given area. However, there is an empirical evidence, based on Starlight Crafting Altar's reservoir alone, that light stars send varies from position to position. The light of one star can overlay with others, causing it to either amplify its strength or just vanish entirely. Altars and other structures that rely on starlight can perform at higher capacity in an amplified star field. Finding such positions by plainly observing the sky or an altar reservoir at different positions seems tedious and ineffectual. The best solution would be a device that resonates with both the light spectrum visible to the naked eye and amplifies the starlight fields. It does not replace the need for exploring, but finding a suitable place, but should make it much easier to spot them at night by looking along the surface while holding the device. However, preliminary calculations show that areas of high starlight are somewhat rare and could easily be hundreds of thousands of meters apart. Hey, Grumpy Brit, thank you very much for the host, dude. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to Sevtech. We are currently quite deep into Age 2, and we are working on our Astral Sorcery. At the moment, I just finished off my Photic Resonator, which means tonight we're going to be going on a bit of an explore, because we need to find ourselves a good place to set up our Astral Sorcery, a good place to set up our base when it comes to this particular mod. Which, as far as I can tell, this particular mod is an absolute blinking nightmare. This particular mod seems to be made entirely to mess with me. But I'm sure it's not. I'm sure the mod makers didn't design it to mess with me. Maybe they did, just a little bit. So we've got food, we've got water, we've got ammunition, we've got all our weapons, we've got our Astral Sorcery Tome, and we've got our Photic Resonator. So it looks like tonight when the sun sets, we will be heading off. Actually, here's a question. If I go into this world and activate the Photic Resonator, do I get to see things? Is there an Astral Sorcery place in the hunting dimension? Because technically, it's nighttime. Just gonna have a little look. I can't see anything, so I have a feeling no. I also have a feeling I'm being chased by a lot of creatures. But yes, thank you very much for the host of the Grumpy Brit. The Grumpy Brit is also a Minecraft player over on Twitch, a very skilled Minecraft player. And he plays things like Ark Survival Evolved. He was recently playing PUBG and what's the crazy PUBG version? Droid wants to do tests with magic again. Of course Droid wants to do tests with magic. But yeah, it doesn't look like there is anything in the hunting dimension. What age are you in? I'm currently probably about 60%, 70% of the way through age 2 Sky Pro. Why was the sky having a rave? Because night vision, when night vision fades, it flickers. And in the hunting dimension, night vision fades very, very quickly. So I kept having night vision basically turn itself off and then turn itself back on. Can I not make tin nuggets? Tin. Molten tin uses. Smelting. I can't make tin nuggets. Huh. I'll have to go and get my ingot cast. Hey, Tracy Jane Bristol, welcome to the stream. How you doing, Tracy? Today, that's a sharpening kit. I don't have an ingot cast. Well, screw me sideways, I've forgotten to have an ingot cast. That's okay. I don't think gold mixes with any of the things I have, so I'll be able to make an ingot cast reasonably easily. Thanks to having a smeltery. Hup. The advantage of rabbits. I'm pretty good, Tracy. I am pretty good. We are currently waiting for the sun to set so that we can head off for Astral Sorcery. I kind of have to be careful because I have night vision on, and I very possibly will just completely miss the sun setting. Let's make sure I can make copper ingots. Copper nuggets, sorry. Nope, that's a cast. Smelting, use. Can I make copper nuggets? Probably not. This is Sevtech. Sevtech is a mod pack that focuses on developing through a whole series of ages of technology. So you start in the Stone Age with flint tools, you move on into the Bronze Age using bronze and a little bit of magic, and then we move into Age 2 where we get more magic, more bronze, more metal. A compass. Ooh, compass. I wanted to make a compass. Compass is iron and an iron arrowhead. Yes. So I need an arrowhead cast, which means I need to make a stone arrowhead, which isn't too difficult at all. Just pop over to our Tinker's table, make sure we've got an arrowhead cast, which we do, and we'll make ourselves a stone arrowhead. I know I've got an arrowhead cast because I made an arrow before. Age 2 is magical. Age 2 is iron combined with a bit of magic. This one is a very evil mod pack, Tracy. It's very, very much focused on making the player jump through hoops, I would say. But it's one of the few mod packs that makes getting a standard crafting table feel exciting. In this mod pack, when you get a basic, just normal crafting table, it's like, oh my god, crafting tables! I remember these! These are things that happen in Minecraft. We get to craft stuff on a table. No, I don't. Thank you. I don't get the point of using night vision in vanilla Minecraft. Basically, it's just because I'm spending a lot of time in my base, and rather than having to sleep every night, Delphox, I just have night vision on so that I can run around not sleeping. I'll need another iron ingot. Yeah, it's pretty much the only mod pack I've ever been in that has made me genuinely excited over having a crafting table. Iron is not magic. Hey, Stardust! Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Star? Thank you very much for popping in, everybody. It is being great fun. Is it nighttime yet? Is it nighttime yet? No, the sun's still up. Good, it's not nighttime yet. I can still make a compass. But if you look in F3, like, there's no coordinates. This is one of the great things this mod pack does. It closes up all of those cheats that exist. So what a lot of people do is they use F3 and they use their coordinates in a lot of mod packs if you don't have a map. In this, if I don't have this book, I don't have a map. The only way to get a book is a map. The only way to get a map is to have an anti-catalyst until you get much, much later on in the game. And yes, TP, it's where I sleep. Shh, snooze. But you can't actually see your coordinates until you have a compass. So I'm actually going to make myself a compass, and then I'll be able to see my coordinates. You're good. Excellent. I'm glad you are good, Star. We need some iron plate. We need a little bit more iron plating, but that's fine. We can make another iron plate. And then I just hope we have a decent amount of starlight somewhere nearby. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an arrow. And there we go, we have a compass. And now we have altitude, chunk, and distance if we're holding the compass. So the altitude measure is quite useful. It means we don't need our plumb line with us anymore. If we're not holding it... Oh no, we still have that. Oh no, it does fade. But in the top left corner, we now have our coordinates, which is great. We can now detect where we are. So, Photic Resonator. I'm just going to read the Photic Resonator while the sun sets entry, just to make sure I know how to use it. I think I just hold it in my hotbar. Yeah, there's nothing about how to use it, so I think I'm just holding it in my hotbar. You're in class. Excellent. Well, not excellent, because you should be paying attention in class, but still. Good enough. Hey, Zang. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm over on YouTube as well, Zang. So it is now night time, and we'll get away. We'll let our thing turn off. Come on, turn off night vision. Drunk Kenobi, welcome to the stream. So now I am looking for Astral Sorcery. I am looking for where the Astral Sorcery light coalesces. But the problem is I have no idea how the Photic Resonator works. Back to the Photic Resonator. So, the question is, what will it look like when I see strong starlight? Hey, Spilled Milk, welcome to the stream. How's the work going on the server, Drunk Kenobi? Unfortunately, I am no longer... Ooh, is it that... No, that's not... I thought it was maybe that this area was slightly lighter colour than everything else, but... Yeah, not really sure what I'm looking for with the Astral Sorcery. A Minecraft sword that ran on ore. Huh, interesting. I suppose there is some variance of things like that. Yeah, that's one thing I like about this Sevtech mod, is it does make you learn a lot of stuff. I've never used Astral Sorcery before, so I have no idea how this Astral Sorcery stuff works. I did like the very, very first crafting bench in Astral Sorcery when I was doing Lost souls forever stranded. Ooh, wait. Is that... Hey, Zang! Welcome to the stream and welcome to the CPU. Please try to... or the SSG. Please try to remember as much as you can while you're here. I'm guessing this is lava. Yeah, this is lava. So, what am I looking for? I really don't have a clue how I'm supposed to know where the starlight is when I've got one of these things. Do I have to... No, I can't place it on the floor. A bluish mist on the ground. Okay. Well, so far not found any of that, which gives me great high hopes for the future. Do you remember the dungeon? I remember the dungeon, Doggy Man. I have honoured the J. Looking for a dark blue cloud. Thank you, sweetie. Have you actually managed to build your Japanese pagoda there, Zang? Actually, Zang, have you managed to get into the age where you are sort of exploring the Betweenlands? That's a good question. King of Parkour! Just recently got to the Beneath. Ah! Did you know in the most recent update they added ores to the Beneath? So now, right outside my Beneath portal is a massive great vein of iron. Ow. Ow. They also solved... You know I had that problem in the Betweenlands where I kept spawning at world spawn and had to run my way back? Yeah, they fixed that. So now that doesn't happen to people anymore. Well, if that's true, that's a pain in the backside. Because the problem is I know that a lot of the later crafting recipes in Astral Sorcery require you to have a lot of starlight. So, kind of finding sources of starlight is a major part of Astral Sorcery mod. Aha! Okay, this isn't that far from my base. See, staying true to the J. Okay, so we have one here. As my base is north of this, I'm actually going to travel north. And, yep, there is owls. We have owls. I actually have a couple of owl eggs at home. I'm going to travel north and just see if I can find another one that's slightly closer to my base. But I have a feeling that's probably going to be the closest one. Yeah, because I can almost see my base from here. Ooh. Wow, I actually fell deep enough into the water there that I took damage. That's mildly impressive. Killed it. There's fish. Yep, there are fish in this mod pack, Tracy. We have fish, we have squid, we have piranha. We've got standard cod, we've got salmon, we've got piranha that do attack you and bite you. This is my underwater breathing totem, so this is where I got a lot of my clay from. There was a big vein of clay all around here, and I just built an underwater breathing totem. just so that I could breathe while I was digging clay at the bottom of the river. But yeah, so we've got a location for an Astral Sorcery base, which is great. So the other thing I want to do, I know I've already failed at this once, but I'm going to take some of this, and some clay, and I am actually going to go and get some grout, because if I get 3 more bricks, I can make myself a tool station, and the tool station will give me access to an improved variant. Hey, Tracy Jane of Bristol, welcome to the stream and welcome to the SSD. Please try to remember as much as you can while part of our memory drive. Hey, Jazdu, welcome to the stream. How you doing, dude? So that's 1, 2... I hear you, spider. Two more repetitions of the recipe and we'll have enough to get ourselves a tool station. So we'll be able to get ourselves a hammer and a lumber axe, which will make gathering wood and gathering stone much easier. Not much, just checking. Awesome, dude. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome anyway. There we go. And what we can actually do is we can melt this up in here and pour it out into our ingot cast. Get what we need. So yeah, so the foci worked really well. I'm glad about that one. Our arrows are broken, so I'm just going to repair our arrows up with a little bit of flint. A little bit of a flint sharpening stone. Just get the arrows back and repaired. Once we get a tool forge up, we can make the 3x3 hammer and the axe that cuts down the entirety of a tree. Or a 3x3, depending on the kind of tree. If I go into the between lands, it will only cut down a 3x3. Oh, also, if Kenobi is still watching... Shoji, this is the stuff I was talking about. If you get washi paper and you get the dried reeds, you can make Shoji and Co. Oh. Can't remember what it was called. We're kind of in the medieval age, Delphox. Fantasy-like age, yeah. We've got... no real machinery. Like, the best thing we've got, if I look up the word hopper, that's probably a good one. The best thing we've got hopper-wise is we can actually we have reached a point where we can make hoppers. I'm impressed. We've reached a point where we can make hoppers. So we can make basically iron funnels and liquid funnels. That's roughly as far as we've gotten. Okie dokie, Jazz. You go chill, dude. Go relax and be you. And do not worry. Now, the problem is if I pick this up, it's going to destroy it. Now, there's a chance that it won't destroy it if I use a tool from the same mod. So let's have a look at rock crystal tools. So, a stick, and 3 rock crystals to make a rock crystal pick. We can try that. We have the rock crystals, that's for certain. 1, 2, 3. I did not realise we would get quite as many as we did. Now, normal crafting bench. Do you work? Would help if I actually took the sticks with me. 1, 2, 3. No. Solar crafting bench. Do you work? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I need a lot of starlight for that. About to make some parchment. Excellent. How goes my... My horse has managed to disconnect himself from his tether again. Has it destroyed the leash? You are a little bastard. He has destroyed his leash so many times. Give me your leash, please. Thank you. You get back to grinding. Mulberry is hard to find, but once you get mulberry, it's reasonably easy to keep it going as long as you plant a nice big patch of it, because you'll get the saplings from it reasonably regularly, at least in my experience. You may be having a different experience, I admit. You may be having a different experience. So the problem is, I don't think I'll be able to get this much starlight even at night. So I'm going to struggle. Screw it. Oh, I actually got my luminous crafting bench back. I'm impressed. I did not think that would happen. They may have fixed that. One tree, no saplings. Spilled Milk, welcome to the stream and welcome to the CPU. Please try to process as much data as you can while you're here. Okay, I can't break that. That's fine. So, let's think. What am I going to take with me? Let's take some stone walls. Let's take some slate. We'll take a bit of bone. We'll take some logs. We'll take a gate. And I'm also going to make myself a new torch launcher. So let's go... Nope, can't do that. Have to do it in the press. Of course I have to do it in the press, which means I'll need another leash. Sometimes this mod pack. So, new leash. 1, 2, 3. Horse slave camp. I mean happy camp with happy slaves. Exactly. I mean happy horses. Exactly. What? You. Come over here. And there. Now. Make me coal blocks. That's my Japanese. It's not a work in process. It's a lot of building and hoping for Builders 1s like soon. Builders 1 should be available in Age 1. In Age 2 you've got access to both the stone and the iron wand from Better Builders, which uses logs and iron plate and logs and stone respectively. I'm pretty sure the stone one comes available in Age 1. One coal block. And a second coal block. Come on, horse. Press that coal. This is the only problem. There's nothing other than the horse press at this stage in the game that will press coal. Like, I can't even do a manual press. I need to bash myself a gold block because I need some gold ingots. My inventory becomes such a mess when I'm playing this mod pack. And I need a log. I have a log in my inventory. What am I doing? So, 2 gold, 2 blocks, and a log. And we have a torch launcher. Excellent. And now I am going to head out and I'm going to set up where that Astral Sorcery bonus was. Have you heard of Thalmix? No, I haven't. What is Thalmix? I'm going to have to build a bridge up here. Eventually. But for now, I'm just going to build myself an easy way up along here. I can't mine bluestone. Can my iron pick mine bluestone? Yes. Modded Minecraft with an official server. Fair enough. Apparently bluestone is really, really hard stone. I wonder if it's blast resistant. I'm not too worried about wasting my iron pick because I have plenty of iron. And in the beneath, I have a massive great iron vein that I can mine. See, Thalmix just reminds me of Meow Mix, Meow Mix. Please deliver. Was it I want chicken, I want liver? Meow Mix, please deliver. I want chicken, I want liver. Ooh. Thank you. Right, so we are talking about right here. So literally in this area. Okay. So, bluestone. You can actually be our base as we've gotten bluestone. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go with plain stone. Technology and magic mods with some other mods thrown in. I'm assuming it's based on Thormcraft, considering it's called Thormix. And then we're going to have to plan out our structure on which our new crafting table is going to sit, because our new crafting table has to be the bigger, better one. So to make this, we need... Wow! Okie dokie. We need 21 sooty marble. Right. So I'm assuming, yeah, the central bit is a piece of sooty marble. So if I'm going to put a piece of sooty marble, like, here... and then put you on top. That works. Okay, so basically I need to go and get all of my marble and some coal because I need 21 sooty marble. Okay. Yeah. I did not realise I would need quite that big an array of stoof. Sorry, that's just fun. Hey Aurelia, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thorncraft, Ars Magica, Astral Sorcery, a few other ones. Nice. How you doing, Aurelia? Sorry. Sorry, guys. I sneezed. I do apologise for that. I didn't sneeze because of you, Aurelia. I promise I'm not allergic. We can still be friends. I promise I won't die because I know you. Well, not because of allergies anyway. I don't know whether or not you're, you know, going to murder me or something, but we can live in hope that you won't. Right, so let's get a little bit more organised. So, Astral Sorcery stuff, Astral Sorcery stuff, Astral Sorcery stuff, Astral Sorcery stuff, and then construction things, construction things, construction things, construction things. That's seared brick. I don't know why I've got that on me. I know why I've got that on me. See, this is what happens. Droid gets distracted, people. You have to stop allowing me to get distracted. It's entirely the chat's fault. See, I was doing Astral Sorcery stuff, and now I've been distracted by doing this thing that involves my tools. And none of you are stopping me. You're just all just letting me just wander off and do all this stuff that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And where have my blocks gone? There they are. Hey Zang, welcome to the stream. There we go, Iron Tool Forge. Now I can make better tools. You see? You see, and you let me get distracted and go and do Astral Sorcery when I was trying to make better tools. I mean, wait, what? Not at all. It's not terrible. Well, it's kind of bad that you have a cult, but I'm not going to tell you off. Why would I tell off someone who's in charge of a cult? They might send the cult after me. I confuse myself. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making flint. See, you've let me... Guys, you're letting me get distracted again. Now I'm making flint. Why am I making flint, guys? Why have you allowed me to completely ignore the fact that I was supposed to be working on Astral Sorcery? Which only 5 seconds ago I told you I wasn't supposed to be working on because I was supposed to be doing something else. And now I'm making flint. I don't know about this chat, guys. You just don't help. You don't keep me on course. I need help keeping myself on course. And you just let me wander off and do weird things. And I'm teasing. You guys, I'm teasing. Honestly. I've been playing through 23 generations of other people. My main sim lives off cow plant juice. Cow plant juice. I see. That sounds very odd. I would help, but I'm afraid I'm very much the same way. Excellent! We can procrastinate together. And I think that's everything I need to go hammerhead and 1 and then X, and I made a few too many things, but that's fine. We can put the spare things away in there. We can make ourselves some more flint repair tools. We'll make ourselves another wooden one for our bow. More flint repairs. Wood and flint repairs away. And now, you see, we've got better tools. And you people are trying to distract me and make me go and do Astral Sorcery. How you doing, Kale? So I wanted to go and grab some more marble. This was what all of this was in, you know, honor of. I wanted to go and grab some marble. See, I'm not completely useless. I do kind of know what I'm doing. Sort of, maybe, sometimes. It's not procrastination. It's doing Project X to help Project Y, but realizing that Project Z makes Project X faster, and we find out that Project Y needs to be done so that we can do... Yeah, exactly! Exactly. It's not procrastination, it's just not understanding what you're doing and being weird. And confused. So this one doesn't have a quest book. This one has advancement, what's called advanced advancements, which is a 1.12 thing. But I do like a quest book myself. It's actually one of the feedbacks I gave to the creator of the Modern Skyblock when he was on Modern Skyblock 2, I think it was, because that one didn't have a quest book. And I said to him, like, I personally much prefer a quest book. Nice to meet you, but gotta go, but loving the stream. We'll be back. Thank you very much, Tracy. I am sure I will see you again, and when I do, I will poke you with a stick because you left me. She left me. She doesn't love me anymore. Everybody leaves me. I'm only teasing, guys. Calm, calm, deep breaths. No need to go insane. Quest books do help keep me on track sometimes, but sometimes quest books can send me off around the horses because quest books give me task Y, and then task X and Z and P and L and M and Q and R and T all appear because of that task Y. Ah, I'm only teasing. I'm only teasing. I know you're not leaving me. We will see each other again. So I got myself another stack and a half of marble. That's excellent. Hey, Lily J, welcome to the stream. You're new here. Welcome to the stream, then. I hope your newness does not put you off from being a member of our glorious insanity. We are a lovely little insane tribe. And terribly friendly if you let us be. What am I doing? Where am I going? Yes, these. I remembered what I'm doing, guys. I'm doing Astral Sorcery. See, I told you you'd let me get distracted. Actually, I can share a story, Kale, which is kind of like that. I was playing a mod pack that had a quest book, and one of the quests was to make an Infernium sword. And I swear to God, I started playing. Hey, Lily J, welcome to the stream and the CPU. Please try to process as much as you can while you're here. Well, you see, you can't blame me for not leaving. You just love the stream too much. Thank you very much for the like and the sub, Lily. But I went to make an Infernium sword. 2.5 hours later, I didn't have my Infernium sword. What I did have was an Infernium essence farm, an auto-crafter that auto-crafted the Infernium essence, and a diamond farm so that I could have diamonds to make tool cores. I'm like, I kind of got distracted again. My partner calls it being droid simple because I say, oh, this is a really simple task, and 2.5 hours later I've done a droid simple, and it's not a simple task anymore. There we go. So let's have a look at the pattern in the book again, which is in here. So what we need is we need to do a 3 and then, okay, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, and then I think it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Does that look right? Yeah, that's right. And then we need astral bricks. So we need our chisel. I'm smart. I put my chisel in the bag. I didn't leave my chisel back at base. All hail, dear leader Svetlin. Hey, Tobias, welcome to the stream. I bet you Tracy's still here. Tracy, have you left yet? Marble bricks from Astral Sorcery. These are the ones we want. And we want to go 1, 2, 3. Bye, Zhang. I'm not still here. Oh, Tracy. Well said, Tracy. She's not still here. Nope. Have a good one, dude, and try not to get too bogged down with all the intricacies of Sevtech when you next get on the server. And then we need plain marble. Oh, the corners aren't... Ah, the corners are not these things. The corners are a different one. So we need to remove the corners and craft the corners into something else. And then we need to put straight lines around the outside. She's in the void. Hey, Axie, welcome to the stream. So what we need is we need these ones. These ones go on the corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have normal marble, I believe that is. That is... Oh no, that's marble arch. So we need 28 marble arches. Okay. Marble arch, 28. And we need to put these around the outside. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, nope. 5, 7. And 1, 2, 6, 7. Hey Zana, welcome back to the stream. We are currently just constructing this, and then we need 8 pillars and 4 more chiseled marble. So we've got 4 more chiseled marble, and we can make 8 pillars using these. Oops, 8 pillars, 8 marble pillars. Lovely. 1, 2, 3. Skyblock. Follow questbook until you have access to transfer nodes, RF production, automated hammer and sieve, set up auto resources, never touch a sieve again, get low on resources, go AFK until automation gets resources. Kind of Kale, but I'm a little bit more hands-on. I like to fine-tune systems over time. I am building an Astral Sorcery temple, Lily. So that is the base of our Astral Sorcery temple completed. As well as the base of the Astral Sorcery temple, we also need a Starlight crafting altar. And to get a Starlight crafting altar, this thing, we need to use a luminous altar, and we need to use a bucket of liquid starlight, a rock crystal, 4 pillars, and 2 of those. Okay. So this isn't actually too bad. We need 2 more pillars. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We have a bucket of liquid starlight, like so. And then all we need is we need a rock crystal, which are all back at base. So Astral Sorcery is a mod that locks its crafting behind access to starlight. And the better your crafting bench, the more easy it is to get enough starlight. This is one of the reasons why I like Modern Skyblock KL. Modern Skyblock uses a different kind of resource source. It doesn't use X and Hilo, so you can't get all of your resources from sieving. Why are you hoping your Minecraft save is safe, sweetie? What happened to your Minecraft save? I'm confused. I need to scroll back in the chat. What happened to Zana's Minecraft save? You okay? Did your computer die? Rock crystal. That's what I was after. Whee! You know, my Windows update screwed up my Java. Ah, did you load into your world without your Java being sorted? That would be a problem. As long as you haven't loaded up the world before you sorted out your Java, there won't be a problem at all. But if you loaded the world while your Java was screwed up, that may be a problem. Okie dokie, Stardust. Try to enjoy class. Try not to be too stressed. Stress is never a good thing. Try and be a good Stardust and be chill. Thank you very much, Stardust. Much appreciated. So even in the daytime, thanks to this setup and being in the right location, I have enough starlight to do this. I'm quite impressed with that. Oh, that's fine. That doesn't matter if you uninstalled your Twitch launcher, sweetie. Uninstalling your Twitch launcher won't have deleted your Minecraft profiles. I am 99.9% certain of that. So open folder. So what you want to do, sweetie, is you want to go to your documents folder and the folder called Curse, then Minecraft, then Instances. And if you've got Project Ozone 2 Reloaded as one of your instances in your Curse folder, in your documents folder, then it should be fine. There we go. We have grown. Your vision expands. You have learnt attunement. So now I think we have to pick this up. There we go. We have completed that goal. And now we have enter the Twilight Forest dimension to continue your journey. Fill a 2x2 hole with water, surround it with plants, saplings or flowers, and throw Astral Sorcery Star Metal Ingot into the water to create the portal. Okay, so what you need to do, sweetie, is you need to reinstall Project Ozone 2 via your Twitch launcher. But first, back up your saves. Then you want to transfer the saves from that Project Ozone 2 folder to the new Project Ozone 2 folder created in the same area. Hey, my Russian friend. It's an altar or something. Yes, it's an altar. It's an Astral Sorcery altar. And hello, KRS boy. How you doing? So that's good. So now we need to make ourselves a star metal altar so that we can enter the Twilight Forest. Fill it with plants, sapling, flowers, throw an Astral Sorcery star metal ingot. So how do we make a star metal ingot? Star metal ingots are made by cooking star metal ore. So how do we make star metal ore? We make star metal ore with Nocturnal powder, which is black dye coal illumination powder, which is glass shards, piles of sand, aquamarine, and... Okay, so this is a bit of a crafting rabbit hole. Okay, so what you do is in your instances folder with your Project Ozone instances, yep, you want to go to saves and you want to copy that saves folder onto your desktop. So you copy that saves folder onto your desktop. Yep. You then reinstall Project Ozone 2 via the Twitch launcher. Right click on it and click open folder. And you want to check that it's a different folder, right? And if it doesn't have your saves in it already, what you want to do is you want to copy the whole saves folder back into the Project Ozone 2 that's linked with Twitch. Yeah? So we need glass shards, which we get from smelting piles of sand. We get piles of sand by crafting dirt. Piles of sand by crafting sand. Okay. Not a problemos. Your saves say there's nothing in them. Okay. I'm not sure then. Does your backup say there's anything in your backup? Okay, so I need piles of sand for the next section of this. But thankfully, like with the amount of Starlight I've gotten from setting it up where it's set up, makes it far, far more convenient. You don't even have a folder. Did you have you already reinstalled Project Ozone 2 via Twitch? Oh god. If you reinstalled it through Twitch, then you probably wiped the folder and put the new folder over the top of it. Check your recycling bin. Check your recycling bin, dear. So I need gunpowder. That's fine. I need sand and glass, which I can get. And actually put all of my sand away, so I'll just make some fresh sand. So that's sand. I'm getting glass. This is quite the crafting rabbit hole. Oh, lag spike. Quite the crafting rabbit hole. Aquamarine, that's fine. I've got aquamarine, which I've already taken up with me. In fact, I've got 2 star metal dust. Can I just smelt star metal dust? No, I can't just smelt star metal dust. Of course I can't. I need 2 star metal dust anyway. I need iron cluster. Hey, Linda Road, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We've got iron clusters. We need... So I'm getting that. Got that, got that, got that. So... Got that. Need stone and need nocturnal powder. Nocturnal powder is coal, illumination dust, lapis, and black dye. Lapis, coal, illumination dust is what I'm making using the other stuff. So I need nocturnal powder, which means a black dye. Now I should have black dye in me dye chest. That's crushed black quartz. Okay, so how do I make black dye powder then? I can grind up ink sacs and black flowers. So I can grind up ink sacs and black flowers. Okay. Do I have any ink sacs? Yes, I do. Let's grind up a couple of ink sacs. It happens, dude. Like, the number of subs you get is not really that dependent on the quality of your content or what you do. It's just dependent on how lucky you get. And the number of viewers you get is very much the same. Like, I had at one point 300 and something viewers while I was playing Subnautica, but that kind of tailed off. I'm really sorry, Zana, that your Minecraft mod pack has kind of kicked you in the teeth quite nastily. I wish there's something I could do. Yeah, I know. Push me out of the way. Keep grinding. Grind slave. I mean... With the seed bag. Yes, the seed bag. And the lubricant. The chest of lubricant. In the recycle bin, you are looking for anything labelled backup, saves, anything labelled Project Ozone. Basically, you're looking for anything labelled with the labels from Minecraft. Because it might have put it into backup. It might have put it into the recycling bin. If you search the recycling bin for the word save, is probably easiest. So glass, sand, gunpowder. Glass, sand, gunpowder, and aquamarine. Whose name was on the seed bag? Oh, good grief. I don't know if I can even remember whose name I put on the seed bag. Hey, Limo, welcome to the stream. So, next thing we need to do is make the Nocturnal Dust, which is illumination powder, black dye, coal, and lapis. Lapis, coal, black dye, illumination powder. And I think during the day we don't actually have enough sunlight to do this. Those owls are so annoying. Yeah, the owls are kind of annoying. I will concede that the owls are not a fun part of this game. I'm going hunting. Owl's dead. I may have to put a ceiling over part of this to make sure that I keep getting rid of the snow. I might be able. Can I make a rain shield? Can I make some kind of anti-rain device? Rain. Staff of Rending. Scepter of Life Draining. Rainbow Porcelain. No, possibly not. Thank you. Well spotted, SkyPro. Well spotted. Bonus points for the SkyPro. I was wondering why it was so expensive. Star metal. So we need Stardust, Iron Cluster, 4 Illumination Powder, 2 Stone, and 4 Nocturnal Powder. So, Nocturnal Powder, Stardust, Iron Cluster, Stone, Illumination Powder. And for that we definitely do need a lot more sun. So we'll just put the blocks away for now. We'll put all of our ingredients items back into the ingredients chest. You're loading up Sevtech. Awesome. Sevtech is not an easy game. It will take a while. I will be coming down to see you, sweetie, Zana, soon. And when I come down to see you, Zana, I am more than happy to help you, recover your save. Or not necessarily recover your save, because I think your save might be gone. But, help you, get back to where you were. Even if that just means going through all the command console and resetting everything up again. Unless you want to try a different mod pack, which is... I would understand if you did. So where are you from? I am from originally Walsall, but I currently live... Oh, Enderman! I literally spent 2 hours looking for Enderman, and there's just Ender dust lying on the floor because the rain killed an Enderman. God damn it. That's really good, but at the same time mildly frustrating. I am now from Welsh border. Okay, so I've gotten to full on berries. I now need to do some meat and some veg. So that's fine. I will eat some meat and veg. You can find saves for your other worlds you had on your previous Twitch. But the problem is, did you reinstall those mod packs though? Because the thing is, when Twitch installs a mod pack, unless you choose to install it to a new profile, it installs it to the old profile, and I think if you've got an old profile with the same name, it deletes the saves, because it basically reinstalls the save folder over the top. That is frustrating and weird. That is very frustrating and weird. Sure, I had a pair of lanterns somewhere. Can you guys see a pair of lanterns? Ah, there they are. So I need tin gear and a darkstone button. I don't think I actually have any darkstone, so I'll need to go and get some. Just not going to even look anymore. Oh dear. I am sorry this has happened. Very, very sorry this has happened. I'm not sure, Limo. I play Paladins on and off. I am not a... So I don't play Paladins super regularly. True, it does give you a chance to start over again and correct things that you didn't like. That's true. I sometimes restart mod packs just for the same reason. Just because I want to correct things that I didn't like about how I played them and because I know more now. But I can also understand frustration over it. I'm hoping that this doesn't screw up my altar. No, that's fine. You want to create a server? What do you mean by create a server? Do you mean create a Minecraft server? Can I chisel torches in this mod pack? No, I can't chisel torches in this mod pack. Do you play first-person shooters like CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege, or Battlefield? From time to time, I will play shooters, but it's not common. I normally play shooters because a fellow streamer of mine who is playing that particular shooter wants me to join him. I don't massively often play shooters of my own direct volition. I'm sure you all heard that. Apparently they were always covered in hair. I'm not sure what's always covered in hair, but apparently they always are. And in case you haven't guessed, I'm making myself another lens to focus the light with. Although to make another lens I need some glass panes, which I don't have with me. Where are we time-wise? Okay, we're getting close to sunset. Although I can't see the sun for some weird reason. Oh, there's the sun. Because I was looking the wrong direction. When there are cats involved, everything is covered in hair. Yeah. I can agree with that. Gonna go do your homework? Okie dokie, dude. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. See you later, dude. That was quick. Don't have enough slate, I don't think. In fact, I'm not sure if I have any. I have 4 slate. Enough to do that. Fair enough. Hooray! We can do this now. Resonant Wand. Now, I'm sure there must be a way of getting star metal other than finding it in the world. Let's have a look at attunement. Iron transmutation. That could be used other than looking pretty tender-hearted. Focusing starlight. Having iron shimmer in blue colour is nice and all, but these focus pieces in starlight are more useful than that. Ritual pedestal. Crystal lenses. Bending starlight simply from a source to a location might not be enough. The source might be an unfit place, or the destination for the starlight might be too far away. A brilliant, yet seemingly obvious idea comes to mind. Redirecting and focusing the starlight via a network of lenses might provide enough reach to direct it wherever needed. This pack is extremely complicated, Tracy, but it is kind of cool. This pack supposedly ends with like the nuclear atomic age and space travel. But I've never gotten that far, so I don't know. But apparently this pack is supposed to end with like space travel and the atomic age, so you start in the flint or stone age and end up going all the way to space travel, but it takes a long time to do so. A very long time. But we now have star metal, which means we can make a portal to the Twilight Forest. And the Twilight Forest is a mod that I do actually have a little bit of experience in, would you believe? Oh, there's a grizzly bear outside my base. That worked. The grass kind of destroys torches, which is mildly frustrating. Space things? Yes, if you can get to them. If you can get to them, this mod pack does indeed include space things. Bear meat. And I have bear claw as well. The bear claws are invisible for some reason. Not 100% sure why. So now we cook this up in a kiln or on a stone grill. Let's cook it up on a stone grill. Like, I've seen a lot of people play this mod pack, and the moment they get into Age 1, they get rid of their stone grill and they get rid of their kiln and just replace it with a smelter or with a furnace. My confusion with that is, like, you don't get any extra metal out of the furnace, and you have to spend fuel. You have to spend fuel to do it. So why do you insist on spending fuel to do something that you don't really need to spend fuel to do? It confuses me. Admittedly, in general, human beings confuse me, but still. So let's do our Twilight Forest portal over here, as this is where we're doing our portals of that variety. And in fact, I'm going to do it in the bole of this tree. Why not? Might try a different map for than Ozone 2. Yeah, there are loads of really good mod map quest-based mod packs. If you're looking for something ex nihilo based, there's a couple of decent ones that have been put out recently. If you're looking for something super hard, then the Lost Souls or Forever Stranded ones are really good. If you're looking for something that's not based on Ex Nihilo, then Modern Skyblock's really good. Sevtech is quite laggy because it's 1.12, so... True, you are a big fan of HQMs. It is true. You are a HQM babe. Now, I'm pretty sure this won't make an infinite water source because of the way this is coded. No. So I need to do 2 more buckets. That's fine. Normally you do this just by dropping a diamond in, but they obviously wanted to gate it behind star metal from Astral Sorcery, which is fine. The other thing I do want to do is I think Stargazing Telescope for stargazing. Looking glass was good and fine, but holding still all the time is exhausting and don't give a good view. Additionally, it's difficult to make out more than one constellation at a time at one night. So discovering everything those constellation papers show you would take forever. Telescope is going to need a fixture for this. Okay, so I can actually make a telescope out of a glass lens, some sticks, oak plank and wood. And that allows me to research the constellations that I've learnt. That allows me to learn these constellations and figure out what the constellation means and does. Okay. It has gotten very cold. You are right. So, shall we pop into the Twilight Woods and have a look what's going on in there? I think we should. Let's put our iron pick away for now. And our bucket. To the Twilight Woods. Sploosh. Whisking you off to the Twilight Woods. Hopefully my map will work in the Twilight Woods. I'm fingers crossed my map works in the Twilight Woods. To the Twilight Woods! Yes, to the Twilight Forest. To the place which has even nastier bosses than the Betweenlands. And I haven't even done the Betweenlands yet. In the Betweenlands, if you go to the castles, the Cragrock Towers, you can get a ring that gives you flight. So I might actually, in one of the mod packs, just see if I can, between streams, find some Cragrock Towers and then just do a Cragrock Tower busting episode where I do my best to find all of the... or do my best to find, like, entry points to Cragrock Towers and, like, get the Ring of Levitation. Because the Ring of Levitation giving me basic flight would be super, super nice. There we go. There's my portal home. That's because of the biome you're in, Sky. If you're playing Sevtech itself, normally, there is a Lich Tower. Okay. Normally, if you're not playing Sevtech, then yes, infinite water sources exist. But in Sevtech, infinite water sources only work in river and ocean biomes. If you're not in a river and ocean biome, then it won't create an infinite water source. So what's probably happening is you're probably taking your water from a river biome and it's creating an infinite water source, or you're living in a river biome and it's creating an infinite water source if you're playing Sevtech. Okay, so we have ore. We have ore in this world. It's just an edit to the way the base Minecraft is programmed. Grab my lumbrax out. That didn't do too badly considering, like, I cut down a massive, great big canopy tree, and it didn't do that much damage. Got a stack and a bit of wood as well. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for living root, because that'll get me ironwood, which is another stage of sort of what I have to do. Speaking of which, reactor idle. You're going to need a Carmelite Reactor to create your first engine. Locate the reactor either by searching the Your Gas Tower in the Twilight Woods or by crafting using resources found in the Twilight Woods. Okay, so let's look at reactor. So I need to create a Carmelite Reactor. So I need 4 Carmelite, a redstone ore, which I have to obviously have Silk Touch to get, and encased tower wood blocks, which I can't craft, so I have to find them. Okay. And there is a briar. Thank you for that, game. It's not like I wasn't slightly spooked out by it or anything. What? Oh, acid rain. Am I being hit by acid rain? I'm not sure what I'm being hit by. Are you hitting me? Yeah, I'm being hit by acid rain. Okay. Notes on the Highlands. Seems to be no way to protect myself from the toxic rainstorm surrounding this area. In my brief excursions, I have also encountered some other protection spells similar to another I have witnessed. The spell must be connected to the toxic storm in some way. Further research to follow. Okay, so apparently I'm not allowed to be near this area. Okay, fair enough. Apparently that is a toxic storm produced in that particular area, according to the book. Apparently the mob with the book spawns. Modern Skyblock 2 is kind of fun. It's got a better questing mod installed. There's some interesting 1.12 mechanics going on in it. It can be a lot of fun. Sevtech's a lot of fun. Age of Engineering is quite fun. A little bit challenging, but quite fun. It's a very much a kind of go through the motions one. What launcher is this on? Sevtech. Modern Skyblock 3 is also Sevtech. It's not. What launcher is this on? Sevtech is on Twitch, as is Modern Skyblock 3. To be honest, like most... Ooh, that was close. I'm glad there was this route here. Most of the mod packs I play are on Twitch launcher. It's not that scary. It's reasonably kind of reasonable. What on earth are you? Oh, you're a Naga pit. Okay. So, what condition are my arrows in? Tell you what, let's repair my arrows and my bow. And let's kill ourselves fighting a Naga. Because I'm not stupid enough to think that I'm not going to kill myself if I try and fight a Naga. Even with iron armor on. Modern Skyblock 3, not 2, sorry. Modern Skyblock 3. Yeah, Modern Skyblock 3 is on Twitch. Ah, it's eating the wall. Yeah, the Naga kind of eats the block you're sitting on. Ow! Like that. Hey, Springtrap, welcome to the stream. What do you mean you finally found me, dude? Have you been looking? Ah, I see. Well, welcome to the stream. Ow! Eat food, eat food, eat food, eat food. Repair the bow, repair the bow, repair the bow, repair the bow. Repair the arrows. Ooh. Don't care about the cobblestone, don't care about the etched wall, don't care about that. Okay, so let's just go get rid of, 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 get rid of. I mean, there's some very pretty blocks, but not blocks I particularly need. Sticky Twilight Oak, and yeah, it's fine. Yes, it was just a big open flat area, but I think they did the right decision of like adding in the maze. It makes it seem far more kind of like a Naga area would seem in my brain. So let's just place Twilight Saplings, Naga Scales, Trophy in there. Let's place the Shader in there as well. Shader's not really particularly useful for me at the moment, but... So here we are, and this was Naga Den. Complete. Yeah, it's really well, I think it's really nicely designed. Giant lily pads, mangrove swamp. Ooh, there's lots of insects in the air in the mangrove swamp. Hey, dude. Thanks for the book. Notes on the swampy labyrinth. The mosquitoes in the swamp are vexing but strange. The vast majority seem to have no natural source, nor do they seem to have a role in the local ecosystem. I have begun to suspect that they are a kind of magical curse. Now that I've encountered a protection spell on the ruined labyrinth here, I consider myself suspicions confirmed. Both protection spells and mosquitoes are a curse. This curse seems to have a different source from the others I've encountered. I will do further research. Too powerful for one being alone to produce. Several wizards working in combination would be necessary. If one of the wizards stopped contributing, the whole of the curse over the entire swamp would fall. Signs of nearby wizards. I did see something interesting in one of the nearby pointy roofed towers. So I have to destroy liches before I can come here safely. Yes, I upgraded it, SkyPro. So what you do is you get blank upgrades and you make a wooden upgrade and apply it. Then you make a blank upgrade, wooden upgrade, stone upgrade and apply it. Blank upgrade, wooden upgrade, stone upgrade, iron upgrade. Blank upgrade, wooden upgrade, stone, iron, gold. And you have to make, like, basically you have to apply each tier in turn to get it. I also have access to other backpacks now. So you see I have access as well to the iron backpack mod. So I have a basic tier backpack, a iron backpack and a gold backpack. Haven't made those yet, but they are kind of useful. But if you're looking for mobile inventory in the early game, when you get into stage 1, these crates can be picked up with their inventory inside them. And they actually make a really good early game like storage, mobile storage, because you can just pop them down on the floor, fill them up, and then pick them up full of whatever is inside them. Yeah, these are just little stone towers. Don't seem to have any purpose to them. Ooh. I know I need to kill a bird, but I didn't manage to kill that one in one hit. Is it going to come back? I need to kill a bird because I need to get hold of a black raven feather. And getting hold of a black raven feather will give me access to a magical map focus. So these things, raven feathers, are used to make magical map focuses, which are used to make magical maps. And the magical maps tell you where all the mobs are in Twilight Wood. All of the bosses and things. You also need them to make the journey map. So if I have a look at the journey map in this. So to get my journey map, which is the map that most mod packs have, I need access to this. So I need a Ring of Ascent, a Magic Map Focus, an Alpha Yeti Fur, an Empty Map, 2 Charmed of Keeping 3s, a Lamp of Cinders, a Blank Map, and a Map Maze Focus. So there's a lot of map-related items I need to gather if I want to have access to the journey map, which is the map that, you know, won't get destroyed when I die. Or won't disappear when I die. The map that I'll be able to use forever and ever and ever. Ooh, rock crystal. Nice. That's a source of the dust that I was running low on back at home. And that means that there's rock crystal down under here. So I might as well mark that on my map. I don't really have any use for rock crystal right at this moment, but I might as well mark rock crystal on my map. So this, to me, looks like it might be one of the giant towers. Nope. If it was one of the giant trees, it would have a way up to the top inside it. Ooh. That one looks like it might be one. It's a lot taller than the other ones. Yeah. Can the iron clusters be found in the overworld? Yes, they can be found in the overworld Yavas. They're just extremely rare. You're looking for hematite. You're looking for the ore known as hematite. And if you find the ore known as hematite, then yeah, that's a little bit of like in-game lag going on there. It depends what you want, Zana. So basically there's 3 ways of playing it. I would not recommend gated. Gated is extremely difficult and probably the hardest way of playing the mod pack. Staged means it's like Sevtech. You don't have access to everything from the beginning. So it's a little bit harder than the kitchen sink approach, but it does like make you play each mod in turn. So it's a very good way of learning mods. Whereas the kitchen sink approach gives you access to every single mod at the start. So like if you go with the staged approach, you won't have access to like iron hoppers at the start of the game. You'll have to wait until you get access to iron hoppers and things. But Forest Bunny! Oh, it's so cute. I want to keep it as a pet. So I need to keep you and you. Okay, that's good. When you start, you'll start on an island of 3x3 bedrock. If you start Modern Skyblock 3, you have to pick an island. Personally, I quite like the Sand Island to start with, but that's me. The easiest island to start on is the Garden of Glass Island, the Gog Island. Hey, Smaze, welcome back. And the hardest island to start on is Magma. Which I would not recommend because even I find it very hard to start on Magma. And to start on Magma, you have to spend like several minutes just hanging off the edge of the mod pack's map. That's okay, dude. You can ask as many questions as you want. I came up with my name because I have a condition called Asperger's, which makes me a very reticent person. I don't have a very high emotional reaction to things a lot of the time. And so my friends referred to me as a droid. Yes, you saw me play on the Snow Island. I prefer the Sand Island. The Snow Island's quite good, but I prefer the Sand Island just because the Snow Island gives you access to snow, but snow's pretty easy to get hold of on any of the other islands, as is Pumpkin, really, whereas Cactus is actually quite hard to get hold of. Asperger's. Yes, exactly, Zana. Asperger's. So I am kind of reticent. Of course you love me. Who doesn't love me? Who wouldn't love me? I'm adorable. Ooh, is that a free lapis block? That's a free lapis block on top of basalt. Nice. I don't need lapis, because I've got tons of it, but... So, apparently I need to defeat one of the Ooh, torchberries. I need torchberries for a map focus. I need to defeat one of the guys in the towers to open up other areas. I've known you an hour and I already love you. Yay! Thank you, Tracy. Your love is much appreciated. Cactus is quite hard to make, because to make cactus you need to make a squid farm. So I tend to prefer going with the Sand Island just because I can have easy access to both food via cactus and cactus. Because cactus gives you a source of food, it gives you a source of saplings, it gives you a source of pretty much everything you need early game apart from dirt, and you can get dirt from the sand. So, but then the Wood Island, which is quite hard to do, is actually quite fun as well, because in the Wood Island you've got the ability to do survival fishing, which is quite fun. I quite enjoy survival fishing. Out of curiosity, guys, do you drop meat if I kill you? Well, the squirrels don't drop anything, so we've learnt that. We have a stone circle, which I'm assuming actually serves some purpose in this mod pack, but I don't know what. Next to a ruined tree. Interesting. And a ruined house. Mushglooms. Lots of pumpkins here, which is nice. So I'm just looking for, I suppose, mob bosses. What can I do with Naga scales, out of curiosity? So I got 10 Naga scales. Uses. I can make Naga scale armor, which comes with standardized enchantments. And I can make... Ooh, that's quite nice. I might see if I can find a second Naga to fight in that case, because I can get enough for both. And Naga scale armor appears to be slightly better, 7. Yeah, it's slightly better, 7 and 2.5 compared with 6. I just did the wildest wallbang on CSGO. Cool. No, don't throw the sword away. Stupid droid. No. It's slightly weird that the deer moo. Okay, so this is the Lich Tower that this is the Lich Tower that I found previously. Hey, zombie. It's the one that's next to my portal. I think I might need to upgrade my sword. Ooh. No, the deer... I am so glad there was water at the bottom. I am so glad there was water at the bottom. I had a very sharp, distinct feeling that I was about to die there. Do not stop paying attention to your surroundings in the Twilight Woods. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Hello! You're sitting on top of a tree. Naga scales, that I want to keep. We'll keep that. I don't care about the sheep hide or the cow hide or the rotten meat. I'll keep the canopy tree wood because I might as well, and I want to get out my torch launcher because we're going to light this place up. That is an enchanted tome. I have a feeling that's about to fire magic spells at me. Ah! It's firing paper at me! Get back, you... I don't like reading! Okay. So apparently there are magic books in this place that fire... Ooh, shiz. Ooh, shiz. So the Lich Towers appear to be quite, you know, difficult. What crashed? Modern Skyblock. Huh. That's odd. Why did you crash Modern Skyblock? You're worthless scum, you're... Food, glorious food. I think I might have to go home and actually, you know, prep myself for this invasion. Venison. That's weird. I do quite like the torch launcher. It has a decent amount of range on it, and it also allows you to torch up spawners from a distance, which is quite nice. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. So basically what I need to do to progress is I need to find a reactor. And apparently reactors exist in certain parts of the Twilight Woods, which is why I am in the Twilight Woods. Get a torch on there. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. I'm gonna die. This isn't good. This is bad. There are too many things behind me and I have no HP. And that's where the Lich is. Don't want to fight the Lich yet. Can barely fight the Skelly Bobs. Torch launchers are extremely cool. Bye. Bye. Time for me to go. Time for me to leave. Ah! The Lich is the hardest boss. Yes, the Lich is the hardest boss. Yes, you are correct. Ah, that's Silverfish! Jesus. Ah. No! Let me out! Let's truth, let me out! No! Do not kill me, do not kill me. Staircase! This is the one I leave by. Oh, time to go, 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 time to go. My portal's the other way. To the portal! Coward strats! Coward strats! Masterful cowardly! Masterfully cowardly strats. King of the coward strats. Bye, guys. Okay, so, yeah, apparently the Twilight Forest is a scooch dangerous. Would you believe that the Twilight Forest is a scooch dangerous? I think I need to make a new decent sized chest. Just for the stuff from the Twilight Forest, basically. Let's grab a block of gold and grab my forging hammer, of which I'm going to need to make a new one soon. That's fine, we can make a new one. And I'm just going to make myself the 8 gold plates to make another gold chest. Stick and stone. Going to go eat now. I'm going back after that. Bye. Bye, bye, KRS. Have a good one, dude. No, don't hammer the backpack. Don't forget to upgrade your sword. Thank you, sweetie. So I'll put it over here. We'll put a chest here. And we'll go Twilight Woods, stuff from the Twilight Woods. Pretty much anything I picked up in the Twilight Woods, even if it's stuff that's not technically Twilight Woods specific. Stuff can go into the Twilight Woods one. Twilight Woods saplings. I had meat on me. I had better food on me. Is that all the Twilight Wood stuff? That is all the Twilight Wood stuff. You can go in ores and gold. Jubbly. And then you can go away in there. You guys can go away in there. You can go away in there for now. And yes, upgrading my sword. So the question is, what is the best way to upgrade my sword? I currently have 6.39 attack. So swords. Let's have a look at what sword blades we've got. We could make a rock crystal sword, which is 14 attack? That's with the size okay, so 2 points. Ah, right, so it depends on the crystal. So if we get a size 1800, purity 100, cutting 100 sword out of those crystals, what would you men starting on in Modern Skyblock 3? What do you mean, Doggy Man Master? What do you mean starting on? Do you mean which island do I recommend starting on? It kind of goes like this. Gardens of Glass is the easiest, followed by grass. Then, in my personal opinion, sand. Then you've got snow. Then wood. Then farming. Then magma. Personally, I like starting on sand because it gives you the early game access to... I'm guessing cutting is important. Unfortunately, I don't have many very good cutting gems. Yeah, so personally, I quite enjoy going on... Wait, flint should only be 2.9. Why is my flint sword so much better than that? Oh, because as it's durability... Ah, because it's splintering. Okay. So, 2.93. 5 silver, don't have that. Bronze is 3.5. Iron sword blade is 4. Refined corallium, which I get from smelting up things I can't make yet because I don't have good enough demonic knowledge. Okay. Copper sword is 3, which is only slightly better. Prismarine sword, which I can't get access to yet. Looks like iron is the best sword blade. even though it's going to be quite expensive to repair. Yeah, I'm not sure why your modern Skyblock 3 did not load without hitches. I'm confused. And I can't apply modifiers, unfortunately, so I can't put like nether quartz on my pick to help. Technically, the Tinker's level up mod it just doesn't give any bonuses. So you can see that I'm comfortable and I have additional modifiers. They've changed the config as it does tend to get changed, so that you don't get additional modifiers, additional free modifiers. You just get additional modifier slots. So you can get additional modifier slots by leveling up your tools. You just can't get additional modifiers. Now, I would say that making an iron sword blade is silly because iron is valuable, but I have 17 blocks of iron and another, like, 10 blocks there. Or 17 blocks there. It says you're out of memory. Oh, in the Twitch launcher, go to the top right to the arrow, click it down and go to settings, which is the spanner. And then on the left-hand side of settings, go to Minecraft, scroll down to the Java memory settings and see where it is on that bar, like how much memory you have assigned to Java. Hey, Brett Wilson. Got Ross with a car. Fair enough, dude. I'm going to assume that's not a terribly bad thing. Can I make... No, I can't even... Again, I can't apply upgrades to swords. Or to modifiers to swords. If I could apply modifiers to swords, I would use a little bit of a cheat that occurs in Tinkers, which is what you do is you take a sword that has jagged on it, like or fractured and jagged preferably, because what fractured does is your tool damage is increased, and jagged increases your tool damage the lower 7.6. That's not bad at all. Jagged increases your tool damage the lower your tool's health. So it's actually a really good idea to grab jagged and then reduce your tool health to 1 so that your tool is doing the most damage possible. And once you've reduced your tool health to 1, you then put Unbreakable on it. Yeah, you have to kind of try and balance it between what is available and what isn't available for your systems, Anna. A good point is about like 6.5. Yeah, because of the way Java works, you don't really want to set it to over 6 megabytes, really. Because if you set it to over 6 megabytes, really, Java causes a memory leak and it just fills up your memory. But that doesn't happen in every mod pack. Now, where was I? What was I doing? I have no idea. So I can have a chunk loader. I'm looking to get this reactor. And for that, it would be useful if I could make a map. So, feather, torchberry, firefly. So, feather, firefly, torchberry, magic mat focus. And then paper around a magic mat focus. Paper is dried pulp. Pulp is sawdust and glue. Or I could go and fight another book. Thank you, Brett. I am glad you are enjoying the content. Let's eat all the tomatoes. I'm literally just now carrying around a stack of tomatoes. I'm carrying around a basket full of tomatoes, and they're going to be my combat food. How's my armor doing? My armor's doing fine. Set it to just under 6. That's good. Mine, even though I've got 16 gigabytes of memory, is set to 6,144 megabytes at the moment. Where's the tower? The tower is this. I literally just fell back into the portal. Sorry. I turned around and walked straight back into the portal. I'm a div. This is what we call div action. Let's try that again. What's that tomato? It's a tomato! It's a tasty tomato. 6,144 is kind of a variant of numbers that equates to an equivalent variant within memory units. So it basically equates to exactly fences, droid fences. No fences. Why would droid need fences? Fences get in the way. Tiv's back, yeah. You are pain in my ass. Come on then. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. He's like half this tower made of silverfish. Where are you? I heard you, silverfish. There you are. Which version is this mod pack for? This version is 1.12.2, Elkson. I did not attack the silverfish attacked me. I am entirely innocent in this situation. It is not my fault the silverfish decided to start a fight with someone who they can't beat. So right now I'm just trying to light up the whole tower to give myself the best chance possible of not having to fight hundreds of crazy things. Droid is never innocent. Lies! Do not believe Zana. Zana lies about me all the time. She just doesn't love me. Which is an absolute lie on my half. Zana is very sweet and very kind to her droid. There's a random dirt block here. And then some iron bars. Okay. Whatever. I'm not going to question it. Of course you love me. Okay, I seem to do better damage that time. What is this stuff? That's low-grade charcoal, apparently. Huh. Droid is 57% pure evil. Lies! Droid is not 57% pure evil. Droid is 74% pure evil. You forgot to carry the 2. How old are you, Droid? Far too old. I was kind of hoping for books and paper rather than... I was kind of hoping for combat with books and paper. But set the charcoal on fire. You can actually do that in this. You can actually set the charcoal on fire in this mod pack. How old is old? Me. Yay! I got enough paper to make a map. Excellent. So that one's been lit up. Good. Okay, so I am killing things a heck of a lot quicker now. And 1% hot air. Hey, 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 hey. The air is not that hot. Lukewarm air. 1% lukewarm air. Okay, so this is probably going to kill me. 2% naughty. How much percent are we up to now? Is anyone keeping track? Nope. Ah, dang it. If you count the 57%, not the 75%. Oh, dear. Please tell me I spawned at the portal. Yes, I spawned at the portal. Excellent. So I've destroyed his shields. Would you say you were old if I told you I was 46? Hey, your age doesn't affect whether or not I'm old. And I have a lot of friends who are... That sounds terrible. I have a lot of friends who are 46. What? Droid, shut up. Actually, no, one of my friends on the ToadNet server is Gizmo, and she's like mid-50s, so... She has 2 children, and all that comes with it. No, not game over. Dang it. Run. Ah, my bow's broken. No. No. Ah! Oh, so close. So close. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We're now zerging it. We're now officially zerging it. We are now officially just going to zerg it. I mean, it's draining my food, but that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter if it's draining my food. We are just going to zerg it. Strangely enough, it's given me additional grain, so that's a good thing. Zerg it, 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 zerg it. I'm guessing you are 10% mechanical cog. No, 5% mechanical cog. I replaced most of my cogs with actuators. So I'm like 5% mechanical cog, 10% actuator. It's just far more efficient. Actuators are just far more efficient. How on earth did I... Wow. Okay, he just like insta-gibbed me. Okay. I'm wondering if... No, he hasn't One second, guys. I think I kind of need weapons or something. Ross has gone? That's okay. Actuators are just far, far more efficient. It's fine. I will survive. As I didn't even pick up the Naga scales. Hey, dude, it's not easy. I've never really fought the Twilight bosses before in this version of the Twilight. Are you married? No, I have a partner, though. You died? I died. I died fighting the Lich, but that's okay, because we're going to go and fight him again. Which way is it? It's this way. Which way is it, he says, despite the fact, you know, the giant tower in the distance kind of gives it away. Right, make sure we don't fall down any of the holes. Welcome back, Ross. Also, didn't you say you had to leave, Tracy? Wasn't that like an hour ago? Have a feeling Tracy's being naughty and not leaving when she should. God damn it. I know, but I can't leave you. Aw, that's very sweet. I think I fell through the portal. Yeah, I fell through the portal. I hit the ground hard. So you're 5% mechanical cogs, and how many percent actuators? 4.652983.2%. That's not what I said last time, but I'm just making up numbers now. The problem is, in this mod pack, you're very limited in the armors and equipment you have available to you. Like, I can't have anything better than an iron sword right now, really. I suppose if I went through a large amount of Astral Sorcery, I could get a better sword. Or if I found the Sword of the Storms from the Betweenlands, if I went to the Betweenlands and I found the Sword of the Storms, I could have a better sword. But for the most part, like, this is what I got. Like, I can't upgrade my swords through Tinkers because I can't use Tinker modifiers. No, I can't, Elkson. No, I can't. Killed him. Oh. Right. First off, eat tomato. And then put that away, that away, that away. Throw that away, that away, that away, that away. And I got that, and 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 that. So let's have a look at the enchanted stuff that was dropped by him. Smiting 5 and Iron Wall, Blast Protection and Unbreaking. Those are two decent bits of kind of backup armor. My dang arrows ran out partway through the fight. That's kind of what killed me the first death, was the arrows running out. Because I was actually doing reasonably well once I got, well, second death I suppose, once I got into the swing of using the arrows appropriately. Golden chestplate, Iron Wall. Yeah, Iron Wall's pretty good. Iron Wall being an enchantment rather than a... Ah, there's usually a chest hidden in here somewhere. Let's throw down a couple of torches and let's go hacking. The Hydra's actually not that bad because you have a lot more space to work with. Like, a lot of people struggle with the Hydra, but I've never really struggled with the Hydra that much, just because with the Hydra you have so much more space you can work with. Well, I'm not going to run out of books anytime soon. And there was no chests. Or at least none I can see yet. Let's just take these out and just see if I can spot a chest. Nope, no chests. However, apparently there are birch trees in the Twilight Woods, because this guy built part of his building with birch trees. I would just burn everything. Wow. I take it you're banned from your local library, Alexon. Later complain that I don't have any books. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'd burn down the library and then complain there aren't any books. You're insane. I wouldn't necessarily call that evil. I would call that crazy. So it's normally in these sections where bookshelves cover bookshelves that you find, he says, and then looks up and sees a chest. Empty map, clay, bones, seeds, ladders, unfamiliar item. Okay. Apparently you just have to look up to find the chest in that one. Donkey Kong. So, Donkey Kong, Street Fighter. Devil Dagger, maybe? Oh, that's... Oh, I can't remember the name of that video game. That was a particular video game as well. Lots of video game references. I bet there's something hidden behind a painting. Ooh, that's a thought. There could be something hidden behind a painting. Yes, I can knock the paintings down by shooting torches at them, but that's actually far more expensive than shooting arrows at them. Because the torch costs gold. Yeah, the torch launcher costs gold ingots. That's pretty much the only thing it costs, and I have plenty of gold. But the bow literally just costs flint and wood. And I have plenty of repair kits for the bow. One shot, one painting. To be honest, I'm surprised I haven't missed more often with the smaller paintings. So it doesn't seem like there was anything behind any of the paintings. Just saying. It's a reasonably accurate bow at this range. It's a reasonably accurate bow at this range. It was worth a go, though. It was a nice idea, Epton. You Widowmaker. No, I'm Bachelor Maker. Widowmaker's twin brother. Okay, so now, especially that I've got an axe, I can cut down a log. And 2 logs, actually. I need to cut down... probably more than 2. I need to cut down a couple of logs. Like so. And then I can make myself a chopping block. It's nice that you can get chopping blocks from, like, literally every place. I know they're just stretched textures, and it's probably just uses a calculator to stretch the textures, but it's still pretty cool. And bloop, crafting bench. And now what we can do is make ourselves a, if we grab the paper from in here, put some books away, magical map. So now we can see that there is a certain number of... So there's a Naga over to our left. There's another Lich in front of us. There's a minor shrine to the left and a medium shrine to the right. Unfortunately, that is just the basic programming of Minecraft. That is just unfortunately how Minecraft is programmed in the very, very basic Java. It would be very difficult to alter that unless you add a mod that detects, like Tree Chopper, whenever you cut a tree and then makes it all fall down, which is a little bit OP. Hey, Official Aria, welcome to the stream. There was a mod like that in 1.7, but a lot of people didn't use it because it was an overpowered mod. Someone did try to make a mod where the tree fell down and became like a log on the floor, but... I still think... Ooh, is that an Ergas Tower? It doesn't... It's not showing up on the map as an Ergas Tower. There's a maze to our right. Oh, no, that's just a big tree. So what we're looking for is we are looking for an Ergas Tower. How you doing, Ari? So if we look on the map, we've got a maze just over this way. A Thorns maze. Ah, there's ore. That's why there's a little gap in the water. So the Thorns mazes are not a massive problem. If you break them, they hurt you. So... Damn, that's big. Oh god, that's what she said. But in here we'll find wolf spawners and spider spawners. So that's a swarm spider spawner. Just going to break that. Wheat, cactus. I don't have any cactus back at home, so I'm going to take the cactus. Sugarcane, don't really need it. Apples, melon seeds, got all of that. Flower pot can make. The cactus I didn't actually have previously, so the cactus is actually quite nice. There's ore in the water. There's ore surface deposits in the water, yes. Nice try. For some reason that became a piggy spawner. Not really sure why. String, wheat, slice of melon I might as well eat. No Ergast though. He would also burn down the maze. That's understandable. I can understand a desire to burn down this maze. Pumpkin seeds, wheat seeds, mushroom stew. Yum. Which I can't eat, god damn it, because I'm not hungry. Luckily, one advantage I do have in this maze is if I can't find a way out, I can always just go pa-doing and launch myself up onto the wall. It does hurt me, but eh. My inventory is such a freaking mess. Okay, so let's get rid of those. The bones, the clay. The firefly, the dirt, the wheat, the wolf pelt. Let's throw away the wolf boots. The meat we can keep for eating. We don't need 22 paintings. We don't need that fibre. We don't need the stone. We don't need the stone. We don't need the dirt. We don't need the flesh. There we go. We're a lot tidy now. Bye, Ari. Thank you very much for popping in. No, I'm not a pyromaniac. Yes, you are. Don't you lie to us. So we are looking for an Ergas tower. Because we need a resonating generator. A resonating reactor. And we get those from Ergas towers. So we are looking for the Ergast. He's a firefly. He will burn it. It's interesting that there's three Lich Kings, 4 Naga, but no Ergast. There's a big pit in the floor there. Ah, is that an Ergast? Ah, I think this might be an Ergast tower ahead that's not rendered in properly. By the looks of it, I think there might be an Ergast tower over here that has just not rendered onto the map properly. Oh, would you look at that? There are Abyssalcraft. There's a Shoggoth den here. I'm not massively pleased that there's a Shoggoth den here, but there is a Shoggoth den here, so... 3 Lich King fights. No! I died twice trying to fight that Lich King. I mean, I did get the Lich King's staff, his... what's it called? Scepter of Life Draining with 99 charges left in it, so, you know, I could life drain the thing, but... May I make a game suggestion? Apotheon is my second favourite game. It's the art style of ancient Greek face painting. Story is just great. I think I've seen... I think I may have even played Apotheon at some point. I will have a look at it. I won't necessarily play it, but I will have a look at it. Okay, so I'm not sure what half of these symbols are. What on earth is this symbol with like the dingly danglies? I thought this was an Ergas symbol that hadn't loaded in properly, but now I see other symbols that I don't recognize. Trying to see... A tower. Oh wait, it's a Lich King. No, it's not a Lich King. Not everything is a Lich King. Just most things in this mod. Ow, acid rain. Ow, acid rain. Ow, acid rain. Where's the book that tells me about the acid rain? Back at home. Okay. So apparently I'm not allowed in those biomes. So do I need to kill something? Because it said about the swamp with the mosquitoes in it that killing one of the liches would get rid of the mosquitoes. So do I have to go and kill something in the swamp which had the liches in it before I'm allowed to enter? Ow, acid rain. So yeah, I think I probably have to go to the swamp that had the mosquitoes in it so that I can do something that will allow me to deal with the acid rain. I knew he'd upped the spawn of rock crystal, but he seems to have upped the spawn of rock crystal a lot. Okay, well, I think probably what I'll do is I'll probably call the stream around here, because I've been playing this game now for several hours. I have some exploration to do. I have some things to figure out about Twilight Woods. Ow, acid rain. It sounds soothing, does it? Okay. I wouldn't necessarily call myself soothing, but... So what I'll do is I'll head back towards my portal. Endgame of the mod. Ah, I see. So I wonder if maybe... If I wait for Minecraft to catch up with me, I'm wondering if maybe... I can't actually show you, but the symbol in the grey on the bottom right... I wonder if the symbol in the grey on the bottom right is the end game. I was after more black feathers, Doggy Man, because to get the journey map, I need another magical map focus. I mean, I'm also going to have to get Charms of Keeping and stuff like that, but I also need to get another magical map focus. So I'm assuming the little wiggly symbol, 3 symbols that are around it are kind of the next up. So I think probably what I have to do is go into the swamp biome and deal with whatever it is that's in the swamp biome. That'll stop the acid rain, and I'll be able to go and deal with that. I think the Gas Tower is like the 4th boss from the end of this mod, so I'm assuming I'm going to come across the Urgast before that point. But you never know, they might have made the Urgast into the end boss of this mod. I nearly fell down that hole. Don't fall down the hole, droid. That's stupid. Why would you fall down a hole? I'm glad people find me soothing. I try not to be a shock and screamy... I'm not a screamy streamer. I don't scream, I don't yell, I don't make silly noises. I am a streamer that I intend to be listened to in a soothing manner. I tend to be a reasonably calm, pleasant streamer to listen to. Something that you can put on while doing something else, or something that you can sort of put on while you're sort of drifting off and just not... So I try my best not to, you know, whoop and yell and holler. It's not really me. Not really who I am. I'm much more of a chillaxed person. Unless you annoy me, in which case I'll beat the shit out of you. The unfinished part of the mod from 1.7, I assume. Because I remember this mod from back in 1.7. And a lot of this mod just seems to have been basically supplanted directly from 1.7, which is, like, understandable and fair enough. Ooh, that's a new symbol. That's not the Urgast symbol, that's for certain. So is this a swamp biome over here, and is this the thing I have to fight to get access to the Urgast? So is this a swamp biome on the map? And do I have to fight this thing to get access to an Urgast? Where am I? Almost there. I assume... Yeah, because north of me is a swamp biome on the Ancient Atlas in the top right corner. So I assume this is a swamp biome, and that thing in the middle is the thing I have to defeat before I can get to an Urgast. Fight the Hydra. Ah, yes, that's the Hydra. So I'm assuming I'm not going to get attacked by mosquitoes when I enter this biome this time. No. So I've killed one boss, and I'm no longer being attacked by mosquitoes when I enter the biome that has the Hydra in it. Right. So I'm assuming the next thing I have to do is kind of prep for the fight with the Hydra. Now the problem is, weapon-wise, I am very, very restricted in what weapons I have access to. I'm pretty sure I don't even have... Yeah, I don't even have access to a crossbow. Do I have access to shuriken? No, I don't have access to shuriken either. So yeah, this is... Yeah, this is going to be really, 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 really hard. This is the way to the portal home. So I'm going to go to the portal home. Screw you guys, I'm going home, as Cartman would say. I'm wondering if there's like I could go and get the Naga scale pants, which are better than iron. So I could have better pants than the pants I'm wearing, which would give me slightly better armor. I can't have diamond armor because I don't have access to diamond armor, and there are no Naga scale boots. I could go into the Betweenlands and try and get the Ring of Levitation, the Ring of Health Absorption, and the other combat rings, the rings that would make fighting easier. But for the most part, I think what I want to do is I want to see the best bow I can make with my current tech. I think I can make an iron-limbed bow, and I think the iron-limbed bow is slightly better. I'm not a massive fan of Battle Royale games. Like, people can enjoy them, that's fine. Like, you enjoy what you enjoy. No worries with that. For me, they're not my sort of game. They're not the sort of game that I would sit down and play for long periods of time. Yep. So I can fight another Naga, I can get Naga scale pants, and I think an iron limb bow is going to be better than my wood limbed bow, because if we look up bow, and we look up the iron limbs are bonus damage 7, attack 4, range multiplier 1.2, whereas the wooden limbs are bonus damage 0, range multiplier 1. Now, they have a higher number on the draw speed, which I think means they've got a slower draw speed, which means I think it takes longer to draw them, which makes sense, it's iron. Yeah, I think that's my best bow option at the moment. So I think going over onto an iron-limbed bow. I mean, I could try and get the bow from the Betweenlands. And some of the Betweenlands arrows. I think it's annoying that so many games are getting Battle Royale modes. Here's the thing. Battle Royale is popular, so game companies are always going to chase that popularity. It's just like when Doom became popular and loads of people brought out first-person shooters. Or when StarCraft was popular and lots of game companies started bringing out StarCraft clones. So I can't be mad at the fact that there's lots of them out there. I just tend to ignore them. And the thing is, the flooded marketplace will kind of sort itself out, because as the marketplace floods with loads and loads of copies of the same sort of game... You are an odd little thing. People will get tired of those sorts of games and will just stop playing them. And that will stop the companies from making them. Because they just won't be popular enough anymore. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to load on your system then, sweetie. That's frustrating. Well, I'm going to call this here, guys. I'm going to put up my trophy. Because I killed him. So he's going to become a trophy. Ha. And thank you all for watching. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Sevtech. I will do a little bit of grinding off stream, and I will see you all in another stream. Bye-zy-bye, everybody.